Someone sent me this FLA, and the problem they're having is they're using this find date, get hours, minutes. You can get the month, you can get the year, and when they test it out, I've tested it out for you. I'm actually going to stop and recording because this is a real long program. I have all kinds of problems opening and closing it. I'm going to stop recording because I have a lot of problems opening this FLA. I don't know if it's my machine or if this link to the program. I hope I'm going to be on time. Okay, here's the program, and here's the problem right here. The time is 8 o'clock in the morning, and it's 6 minutes after 8. But the way the string is made up, it looks like 6 whatever. So that's the problem. Now, because I'm having so much difficulty running this FLA, I'm going to not test it out till the very end. I'll try to test it out. But right here, we have two strings. I want to get at the end of this first one here. So I'm going to come up to there, put 3 or 4 or 5 enters, and I'm going to type this code. Type. It's an if statement. If, open bracket, find date, period, get minutes, open close bracket. That's up here. This find date, get minutes, that's it there. Open close bracket. If that is less than 10, close bracket, that means it's 0 to 9, a single digit. There's the open curly bracket for this if. Then I'm going to do a trace, TRACE, open bracket, quotation, less than 10, close quotation, close bracket, semicolon, and there's a close curly bracket for my if. If the program was running well on my machine, I would test this out to make sure that I was tracing 10. Okay, let's say that works, and I know it does work. I just tried it. Now come down here. This is the line that contains the minutes. So click here, draw right across the whole thing, get that whole line. And this is where it usually crashes. Right click, copy it, take it up here, and paste it in here. Now the difference is, if it's less than 10, here I got this colon, click there and put in a 0. That way there, if it's less than 10, before it displays the minutes, it'll put a 0. Now, we need something called an else here to let this second thing happen. So right here after this curly bracket we just added for this if, put a couple enters and type in this, type, else, ELSE, that turns purple, open curly bracket. This is the way it will display if the number is greater than 9, which is 10 and above. And here I need a closed curly bracket for my else. Now if you test at this, you got to make sure your time is if you want to see this part work, make sure your minutes are less than 10, and my machine just crashed again. I'm going to give this one last try. I don't know why I'm having so much problems. I don't know what's wrong with this FLA or what's wrong with my computer. But I'm just going to tell you what you need to do from here. Up at the top of your page, you have this variable, time, hours, adjust equals 0, semicolon. Put an enter, and then write function on entered frame. Open bracket, close bracket, semicolon. Or, excuse me, open bracket, close bracket, and then an open curly bracket. If we don't have this, you're going to just display the time. It'll be displayed properly, but it won't update if the person using your site has it open for the next change of minutes. It won't see that. This only happens when you come into this frame. So this on enter frame is going to let this happen every I think you're running 24 frames a second. I'm not sure. Anyway, so there's your open curly bracket, and way down the bottom is your closed curly bracket. Okay, so now I'm going to make an attempt once more to test this. I'm testing it so it's going to show the full 35. Control, test, movie, test. I'm not going to test it again with the 0 to 9 minutes. There, it's crashing again on me. It recovered this time. I would just like to see if it advances in the minutes. Okay, it's 36. I'm going to wait till 37 and see if it changes. I'm not going to edit this video at all. I just put too much effort into it, and I think there's too much in there. I don't know. I'm just waiting and waiting and waiting. There, it advances. So I hope that helps you. Unless something is done that this can run on my machine smoother, I probably don't want to work on this particular project again. I hope you did learn something from this tutorial, and I hope you used what you learned.